And we are in Ezra and Nehemiah, and they're going to be building the temple. They're going to go back to Jerusalem. This is after the scattering. The scattering actually was only a short period, if you really think about it. It feels like it should have been really long. I mean, I say short period for the Jews. For the other 10 tribes is still there, still going. But for the Jewish people, for Judah, it was a shorter time. Some of the people actually remembered Jerusalem, some of the older people, when they went back, how it was before. So they're going to try to go back and build the temple, and this is going to be some of the prophecies fulfilled. Let's read through it here. And the title is, I Am Doing a Great Work. The Jewish people had been captives in Babylonia for about 70 years. They had lost Jerusalem and the temple, and many had forgotten the commitment to God's law. But God had not forgotten them. In fact, he had declared through his prophet, I will visit you and perform my good word toward you in causing you to return. True to this prophecy, the Lord made a way for his people to return, both to Jerusalem and, more importantly, to their covenants. And he raised up servants who accomplished a great work. A governor named Zerubbabel oversaw the rebuilding of the house of the Lord. Ezra, a priest and scribe, helped the people return their hearts back to the Lord's law. And Nehemiah led the rebuilding of the protective wall around Jerusalem. They went and built the temple first, which seems a little bit backwards. You'd want to have the protective wall first, but in their sense, they saw the temple as the most protective part. They met opposition, but they also got help from unexpected sources. Their experiences can inform and inspire ours, because we too are doing a great work. And like theirs, our work has much to do with the house of the Lord, the law of the Lord, and the spiritual protection we find in him. So we got that, the three things: house of the Lord, the law of the Lord, and the spiritual protection. And we will read about Ezra and Nehemiah, the books, as we get into each of the books. But an important part here is that these are sort of add-ons to Chronicles. They they used to be one book. So just to point out that these used to be one book. They're separated, just like Chronicles was separated, but they're separated from Chronicles as well. And that kind of helps us know how it is. And also the writings are going to be a little more not one type of writing, which makes it more difficult, but remember that as we're going through what kind of writing it is. Now we're just going to go through it. There's only 4 different things. I'm not going to go through a lot of this because I want this to be short so we can get into the actual scriptures. The Lord inspires people to accomplish his purposes. The house of the Lord is a place of joy. I love that. The house of the Lord is a place of joy. This is what they want, and we're going to see that. We have seen it if you've been reading, when they have done things in the temple, or gone to the temple in these chapters from Solomon on down. There is this joy associated with the temple. God has an important work for me to do. I think that's it. Just to double check. Oh, no, I am blessed when I study the scriptures, of course. And that is all I'm going to talk about today. I know it seemed really fast, but it's introducing these two books, and tomorrow we're going to get right into Ezra.